I've got something very cool to show you regarding geography and the Mandela effect. But first, as background, I've been running tests on the Mandela effect since June 10th, when I first discovered it. First in Los Angeles, briefly, and then in St. Louis, I memorized road signs. I've especially been intrigued by the road signs that have slashes like no left turn, no U-turn, no trucks, no bicycles. Well, after a month of seeing the slashes not change, suddenly, on July 12th, 2016, the slashes all went the opposite way. So another kind of test is geographical I've been doing. I've been watching certain spots. The Hudson Bay area, northern Canada, that's one area I've been watching. I've been watching other spots, including the Kyrgyz which I studied quite a lot in 2014. This is in western Mongolia. Well, I noticed as I sketched back then, this is a sketch from memory I did today, but as I sketched back then, I noticed, gee, these are like kidneys. It's like guts are hanging off of this thing, pretty big guts. And this is like a little bitty South America on a distended North America. It was in the fall, I discovered, whoa, check it out. This is part of an atlas. And this whole bit is gone. This is shrunken. This got separated right here. And this bit became its own lake. And there was one Nur. It was the Kyrgyz Nur. There was not a secondary Nur here. Okay, so that convinced me, okay, geographical things are real. It's not just my memory. I checked the copyright, 1994. That's plenty long enough ago to say that, oh, it's not just like the lake evaporated. I mean, because lakes don't evaporate on maps. You know, once a map is printed, the lake that's on the map doesn't change to show, you know, recent evaporation. That does not happen, or at least it hasn't. It'd be pretty interesting if it did. Okay, like many, I remember South America being more over here. I remember it being just about right under this line of the Gulf Coast. So I was delighted to discover, boom, check this out. This is almost exactly what I remember right here. South America, the position. And there were two horns, one horn here and one horn here. Notice there's not a horn. I don't know, maybe it was 3-5 years ago. Suddenly I thought, what is going on with South America? What happened to the horn? I remember it being, it's more, you know, like sort of up in here a bit. Well, actually, South America was lower. It was lower and over here. It wasn't this high up for me. Not so much above the equator, just a little bit above the equator. But this feature, very idiosyncratic feature, is here. I was like, wow, that's more like South America. I remember it more here, though. Alaska, check it out. It doesn't have these two big, like, Alaskan cavities, these huge, deep, I mean, these could be called bays, but they'd be called gulfs, I think, many places. Also, the position of Korea and Japan. Check it out. Korea, way down here. Japan, much lower, not up at almost towards Siberia. Unfortunately, New Zealand is missing here. There's some other islands that, like Greenland, wasn't placed here. Anybody remember a reality without Greenland, shall we say? Does anybody remember Africa this shape? Maybe somebody does. Maybe you have a really distinct memory of Africa in this shape. I'd love to hear from you if you do. I'd love to hear from any comments. We're all in this Mandela effect universe, whatever it is, reality together. Let's figure it out. Have a great day.